Wow. I became a new Avali today. You guys like it? Huh? You guys like? Oh, you guys like it? I gotta get the chat thingy started so I can actually see you guys. Hello there. I am currently trying to get the chat working. Unable to verify. Why? Select two objects that are the same. This one and that one. Confirm. Yeah. There we go. Heckies. All right, I think that's it. And then we switch over to this guy. Christoph. Wow. Welcome on through. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. You're awesome. Wow. I can be loud today if I want to. I can have a little bit of fun. It's a Cheetie. It's a me. Yeah. Look, I'm a different Avali today. I got myself a how do you say it? A Sepkek Avali. Yeah. I'm a Sepkek Avali. Whoa. Well. Excuse you. How dare. Wow. That was scary. Hi Renuki. Oh, I should not have said your name. You haven't said anything yet. Sorry. Wow, I don't mean to call you out like that. I did not do that on purpose. Let me get you in the right shot. DNTX Gaming, as always, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. You're awesome, Bean. Let's make the screen bigger. I want to make the screen really huge. Apparently, I do my setup way different than everyone else does. Different GD model, I know, right? I just got this one yesterday. Yeah. I just got this one yesterday. It's a Seat Kickabali. It's free, if you didn't know. It's free. I highly suggest it because it's incredibly easy to set it up. All I had to do, really, was go onto the website and they give you like a little thing where you can change all the colors and everything like that. You hit a button and it downloads all the textures for it in the colors that you want. And then you can add things on top of that if you want. Like I added my nose snoot thing here in my hands, and I have some on my feet too. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's fluffy. It's a cute bird. Wow. Hi. Hi, Jar. How's it going? How you doing today? Great to see ya. Grab Snoot. Don't grab my Snoot. I need my Snoot. Jar says, "Hey, I use that Avali." Yeah. Sapekick is a really cool bean, and I was like, I want to use one of their Avalis because they spent all that time on it. Hey, Russian, welcome on through. So I got myself a Sapekick Avali. I have to get the Rev Volley now. That's another bird I want to get now, and it's also free. What do you know? So many free birds. Bless you. So many free birds. Guess what? A fishing update almost here on Fallout 76. Heck yeah, Jake Blackshaw. I think I've seen you before. Welcome on through. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button. Jar says, doing well. Just ate lunch. How about you? I'm doing pretty good too. I woke up this morning feeling not so great for some reason. I don't know why. But I feel much better now. Heck yeah. We are fluffy. My goodness. Look at that tail. Look how big that tail is. I am large and in charge for how time. Delicious. Thank you. I am large and in charge for a tiny little bird. How tall am I? Let's see. Quick actions. Ooh, I'm taller than usual. I'm going to keep it like that, though. I'll see the Avali now going for a nice cast.
Fish. Thank you.
Hey. Thanks so much, Fluffy Fox. Russian says, I mean, all birds are free if you try hard enough. Well, that's kind of what... Ooh. Delicious. That's my fish. Hey, Hiyo Cheaty Bird, thank you so much for the share. I don't know why it always does that, but it does. Don't worry, you can have the next one. Jar says, I love the tail on the sap. Look cool. Yeah, especially how I DNCX, thanks for the share. Oh my gosh. Really? My goodness. Especially with how I move and stuff, I always kind of like have a little bit of a sway when I'm just like, idle in VR. And the tail literally just kind of goes to town back there because of that. I love that. It doesn't really do that on my other Avali. It's definitely, I mean, look at that thing go. That thing's really going. My goodness. How you guys doing today? Guys, over on TikTok, you can grab these coins by typing !GET into the chat. That's GET. GET. Thunder says, hi, oh, Cheaty Bird. Hi. You cute bird. I'm going to go swimming today. That's awesome. It's a beautiful day out there for swimming. At least over here it is anyway. It's nice and warm and toasty outside with sun. Beautiful day for the solar panels. Hello, Peach. How you doing, bird? Hi. SpongeBob says, what trackers do you have? I use really janky setup for full body tracking. I use Oculus Rift CV1 controllers as my Vive trackers. So that means I have the Oculus Rift CV1 towers around the room. And then I have, well, basically VR controllers strapped to my feet and my waist. You got a crab. That's really cool. DNCX now with 304 likes of their own. Right now in the leaderboard over there. You caught a crab. You're going to name him Gerald. Nice. Thunder Cookie now with 200 likes of their own. How Cheatbird, tell us a joke. A joke. Let's see here. Why didn't Luke Skywalker like his steak? Because it was a little chewy. Oh, nice. I might not be around later on tonight. I do have other things that I have to do later on at night. Usually hanging out with my buddies and stuff in Discord and stuff. DNCX Gaming says I had 15,000 likes last time. The Mind Kid, thanks for hitting that follow button. You're awesome. That's really awesome that you had that last time, DNCX. You're showing them what for. Your button pressing capabilities on your screen. Russian says I've taken the day off today. Had a procedure on Friday, and just as promised, it hurts like heck. So I'm at home, watching Band of Brothers and getting Chinese food. It's one of those kinds of days. Nice. I haven't watched Band of Brothers in a while. Is that the same one that you had before? That tin that it comes in? Russian says, I hope you're having an awesome day. Pretty awesome day so far. Smiley is currently doing jury duty. That's fun. So I am doing my own thing today. Jar says, don't know why, but your avatar reminds me of the orange creamsicles. I can see that. I can totally see that. That's funny. Bernuki says, that model looks cute on you. Ah, thank you. I did it all by myself. Bernuki, I even did I got the face tracking working. I think I might need to do some extra stuff with the scarf because it's kind of floaty still. So we'll have to see about that. I did the texturing on the snoot. I feel pretty proud of that. I actually did the texturing. That is so cool. Yeah, he got called in. He got called in. Also, the Avali says, I'm currently looking after my sick girlfriend. I hope she gets better soon. Make sure to give her head pats. Renuki says the only thing I don't like on the model itself is it frowns so hard on default. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I don't mind it though. It's a little different because the Evolia is supposed to kind of have that look to them. You know? I mean, it's got a cute little smile. Now, one thing I want to put on it though is it has the ability to. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's in there. Hoodie. Oh, hoodie? Oh. See, I didn't even know it had that. Look at me learning things. I have the glasses on. Oh, the things! Ah! There it is! It's adorable! I love that. I'm keeping that. Heck yeah.
Fish. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the follow. Delicious. Thank you so much for the follow. You rock. The smile is cute, yes. Aw. I've been on... Oh, I missed your message there, Russian. Sorry about that. The NCX says, is Navali a real thing? In our minds, sure. They're not real, unfortunately, though. At least not to our knowledge. They are a creation...
Thank you.
Delicious. They're a creation from Spore that then got put into a two-dimensional game that I'm forgetting, StarCraft, I think it is. I think it was called. And then it got put into VR chat. Heck yeah. Looks good on you, says Aussie. Aw, thank you. Mosey says, Cheaty, I had someone make me my first partial for my suit. It's wings, paws, and sleeves. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations to you. Ooh, an Atlantic cod.
Fish.
Yum, yum. Delicious. Thank you. Hey, a non-nude bird. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not too fun. Actually, hold on. Hey, we're medium rated too. Nice. Starbound. That's right. It's not StarCraft. Starbound. That was the name of the game. Thunder says, "Can I be a moderator, please?" Delicious. Sorry, I don't need any moderators right now. I think I'm pretty good on that so far. We haven't gotten to the point of having to need that. So at the moment, thank you for the. Thank you very much for the offer, but I don't need it right now. StarCraft is another game, I think. Yeah. A non-nude bird. I mean, I'm covered in feathers, right? So I'm not nude. You know? Yeah. What are you guys watching the stream on today? Are you on your phone, a tablet, your computer, your TV? It'd be pretty cool if you were on your TV texting here. What are we watching the stream on today? Also, I changed up my my settings for my microphone again. I'm trying to make it a little bit more... Whoa. Literally, as I talk about that, I don't know what causes that, but I'm making it so that it's a little bit more clear. I'm testing that out right now. I'm going to listen back to it later and see how it sounds. But we'll see. DNCX says, "I'm on my fridge." If you could take a picture of that, if you're telling the truth, because I know you can do that with some fridges. If you actually have me on your fridge, I would love to see that. That would be really cool to see. That's some nice chill tunes today. What do you guys think about the music? I've really been digging this whole jazz vibe thing we've been doing recently. Nah, it'd be pretty funny though. No, there was a while ago when Twitter was still like fun. You used to be able to like create APIs and stuff like that because they charge to use that now. But you used to be able to like post from literally anything that could utilize the API. People were posting to Twitter via their freaking microwaves. Somehow, it was cool. Russian says, I'm on my phone, but I might be logging off. Food is en route, and I might take a nap. Awesome. You sleep yourself good. You deserve it. Take a break. Aussie Diabali says, great. Caught someone's missing pug. Oh, you mean up here? From the thingy? That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Jar says, if services were still up, I could be watching on my 3DS. Now that sounds like fun. Because they have a touchscreen and everything, so you could probably technically text on there too. That'd be really fun. Have a good one, Russian. Thanks for stopping in today. Always great to see you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your food. Sorry, Aussie slang for thong. Oh, you mean the shoe. They call it a thong. I don't know why they call it that. But it's just a sandal. They call it a sandal. DNCX now at 2,313 likes. My goodness, look at you go. Nicely done. Vader the Hunter says, hello. It's been a long time since I've been able to join a stream. I'm happy that you're able to stop in today. It's always great to see you. DNCX now at 2,400. Jar says, unfortunately, I think YouTube can't load on a 3DS anymore. I remember you used to be able to watch YouTube and Twitch, I think, on a PSP. That was pretty cool. I always thought that was really neat. I liked playing YouTube on things that just didn't have any business playing YouTube. It's 4 a.m. Yeah. Time to wake up. Funnel Vision BRC says, yeah, I would watch YouTube on my friend's PSP all the time. Yeah, it was like you would search for the YouTube videos and then you'd hit enter and then it would have like a text-based thing for a little bit as it loaded up the video and then it would play. I always thought that was so cool. It's like, yeah, I'm hacking the PSP. Coda VR says, I see a floof. That's me. I'm a floof. Aussie Diwali says, I haven't slept. Why? So many people are doing that these days. They're staying up super, super late and not getting their rest like they're supposed to. You need to go get your rest. Coda, look at, I got a SAP volley, an SAP volley. It's so cute. It's so floofy. Look at the wings. They can get even bigger than this. And look at the tail. It's so big. Oh my goodness. Vader says, I have some stuff going on, but I'm done with that stuff and I am just cuddling with my boyfriend. Ah, that's awesome. Tell your boyfriend I said hi. Hello. Coda says, it's not cute, it's adorable. I'm not a door though. What do you mean? I am cute. I'm not a door. You don't just open me and walk right through. Excuse? Wow. Jar says, I don't need sleep because I only live on floof and snuggles. Have a good one, TN6. Thank you so much for stopping in today. It's always great having you. And thanks for hitting that follow button once again. Of course. Coda says, I see what you did there. Where? What? You see? With the eyes? Whoa. Peter says he says hi. Ah. That's awesome. We got some good beans here today. We got the birds. They're kind of eepy over there. We got you guys. I'm here. We got fish.
Fish. Thank
Literally. Just talking about that. That's awesome. Oh. Oh my goodness. Funnel Vision DRC says, speaking of float tails, are you a paws, maws, or tails bird? Kind of a little bit of all, to be honest. It's normally I would say both, but you gave me 3 options, so. Big floofy tails. I also like ears. I really like ears. Coda VR says we should hang out again sometime. I haven't been in VR in. Oh, that reminds me. Okay. But yeah, we could do that. I usually go to like a whole. Well, recently I've been trying to go to a lot more meetups and stuff. So if you're ever interested in like a Volley Kid meetups and stuff, you can definitely find me there. Pebble, thank you for the follow. You're awesome. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on here? I got like a little perk going on that ear there. And it stopped. I don't know why. Interesting. Oh no, Coda, you don't have to. Just because it says a Volleykin and Space Bird Federation and all that stuff doesn't mean you have to be a bird. You can just be a bird appreciator, you know? Funnel Vision says the spirit ears are adorable, especially with face tracking gestures. You don't even need to do that. Like literally just the face tracking alone somehow controls the ears really well. Pebble says you are very cute. I'll agree. Only if you say so about yourself, because that should be true too. Yeah. Coda says fair enough. Heck yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Something's missing. Why is it missing? I just realized Cheetobot's not there. Hey, there we go. Cheaty with the Uno cute reverse card. Yeah. See, I won't deny it. I mean, sometimes I'll deny it just for the funny. But I won't deny it because I look at these avatars and I'm like, gosh, they're so cute. That's why I got one. I got one of these because I was like, man, that's adorable. I need one of those. So then, no, I am it. So I mean, I know it's cute. I know it's adorable. Maybe some people would disagree. I don't know. Like my Seeker, for instance. People don't like that, but I absolutely love that avatar. But if someone's going to call me cute, you are too. It's only fair. If you're going to call somebody cute, you got to be cute too. Don't bonk me. Why are you bonking me? Wow, look at you go. Oh, yeah. Jar says, oh, yeah. Didn't have fizz bones for a bit when I got my scarf because something happened to them. Don't know what. So my tail, ears, and feathers were not moving. Oh, no. Overlord Salamander, thank you for hitting that follow button. You are awesome. Enjoy your stay. Wow. Wow. I usually will put like much bigger scarves and stuff like that on my characters, but I think this is my original scarf that I've had for since since the beginning. Really? I didn't think that I can see it. I can see it with the Seeker. However, I don't see it with the Rosa. I always thought the Rosa was just kind of like well accepted. However, I haven't seen that one used all that much, which is really unfortunate because it's a cute little, it's a cute bird. Hi. How's it going? Hi, Zephys. Welcome on through. Funnel Vision says, I feel ya on the Seeker, got that. And the Rosa are both a bit polarizing to some. I can see how the Seeker might be. Not so much the Rosa, though. And Tyfurry says, bird. You know, I find a lot of people, because this type of name is all over TikTok, and it always ends up that they're actually not anti-furry. They're actually chill somehow. But yeah, you're more than welcome to stick around if you like. Funnel Vision VRC says the rose's front-facing eyes, I think, are what makes it polarizing. At least my experience. That's a good question. I do wonder about that because I know that might be what it is with the Seeker. Its eyes are just really big. But if you think about it, so are the eyes on this guy. So who knows? Guys, if you're over on TikTok, you can grab the coins. Exclamation point get in the chat. And if you do that, you can get onto the leaderboard. Ozzy going for another cast. What are we going to catch? Success. It's a mackerel. One of the little itty bitty fishes. Delicious. Yeah, I think so. Aren't Zephys Prime says, aren't volley eyes bigger to catch more light? They're more accurate? That's probably true, actually. If you think about it. Because if I remember correctly, ooh, that's a pretty fish. We'll let that one go. But yeah, over on Avalon, I think is where a volley are from. The how do you say? The planet is really dark. A lot of times, I can't remember why, but it's very dark. So they need bigger eyeballs to pick up all the light that is available. But a volley just have overall really bad eyesight because their eyes aren't round like a human's are, or most animals out there anyway. They're really flat because their brain takes up so much space up there. Less brain, one brain cell. Dark and cold, yes. Funnel Vision says, would like to see more roses. Only myself and Flamio Hotman use them as far as I know. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. You can't say this cutie, right? Like, I know I'm saying that about myself. I know that's not like the best thing, but I don't know. I think this is an adorable avatar. Like -40 to -60 degree cold. Yeah. And I got face tracking for it, sort of. It's like half there.
What just happened? Are you a changeling?
I'm a bird. Mm-hmm. Bigger eyes. Less brain. Look at how floofy. Look at this. Bling, 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 bling. Jar says, ooh, heckin' cute. Heck yeah. This is a cute little bean. Oh, wait, does the tongue work? Sort of. Funnel Vision says, hey, there's dozens of us. Yeah. This one easily, scratches the super floof itch. There's everything about it. It's just, I don't know if it's a what is it called? A shader, or if it's part of the actual avatar, but it's very floofy. You notice like all over here, he's just floofy. Very floofy. Ozzy says, don't mind me, just gonna do a tail whip with the scooter I just caught out of the river. Shakes tail as I ride the scooter. Yeah. Zephys Prime says, have you heard of the Revali? That is my next thing that I want to get. I want to get a Revali. I got to talk to the person who, or at least one of the, I think there's 2 people that made it, or at least worked together to make it. And I want one of those. I got to talk to the person, and I wanted to like, because I wanted to like donate to them, and they said don't donate to me because I do this for free for the fun of it, which is understandable. That's kind of what I do. But I wanted to donate to them. Wow. Yeah. Final Vision says it's very floofy. Oh, and the Revali is a good one. Made one last week and it's so fun. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, why are we sad? Why are we sad? Hold on. Facial expression disabled. Okay, so that doesn't work. So I just have to be careful with where I put my fingers. Where do these keys go? I must know. I don't know. Wow. Ignatia says, good afternoon, Cheetie. I popped to chat today. Nice. Welcome on in. Hope you're having an okay day. How'd your weekend go?
Hello there.
Hello. Hi. Guys, I am a bird. Yeah. I was just making sure that you guys knew. Oh. Zephys, trying to give me a heart attack. How could you? Wow. Ignatia, it says, it went great. As I went to the gym and lost 5 more pounds down to 267. That's awesome. I'm actually trying to do the same thing. I used to be... How much was I before? I don't like hop on the scale too much, but I have lost like 7 pounds in the past month. Which is pretty cool. Hey Creeper, welcome on in. I went from 230, I think I was, at 6 foot tall. Hi Touch, hi Furry. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for hitting that follow button. Hope you enjoy your stay. Went from 230 down to 223 last I checked, which has been about a week ago, so it might be even less now. But I've been working on that. I've been trying to get myself to lose a little bit of weight. Creeper says, "Don't lose the weight the way I did." Well, I don't want to like do it dangerous. I've been going on my treadmill. Been going for walks, being more active, eating less. Well, kind of eating less, eating healthier. Heck yeah, that's pretty cool, Ignatia. Congratulations to you. Ozzy says, legends say there's a chest on the bottom of the river, and when open, it's full of fish. But it's a river. There's always fish down there. Creeper the Duck says, I cut all carbs. Went from 225 to 190. We tried that. I didn't stick to that as hard as Smiley did. Smiley really went for it. He went for an all meat diet, and that ended up causing some trouble, so we don't do that anymore. But yeah, we're doing good. I gotcha. All good there, Creeper? Recovering okay? Hopefully? Ignatia says, also, happy Pride Month to you, Cheetie. Ah, thank you. Happy Pride Month to all of you. If you celebrate, that is. I understand if you don't. But I sort of do. Zephyr says, how goes the Hayo? Pride Month doing you well? I don't usually go out of my way to go too crazy with Pride Month and stuff like that. I make like little announcements here and there to help those who do celebrate it a lot more to get some enjoyment out of the stuff that I do and stuff over on Twitter and Blue Sky and stuff. I usually can't kind of keep a little quiet myself. I don't go too crazy with it. I wasn't a huge fan of like all the companies before. Kind of like trying to get a part of it. It's like, hey, we're supporting you. Come and buy our products. It's like, I don't like that. And it looks like they're not doing it this year. It looks like they're actually behaving themselves. I think the only one that I saw do it so far, and they actually accept it, is VRChat. They're doing it. That's pretty cool. They're like, hey, we're celebrating, but they're not like advertising any of their services or anything. It's like, hey, you spend a lot of time in our app. Happy Pride Month to you. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. Kitty says, what the heck? What's happening? I don't know. Wow. What's happening? I don't know. I'm just a bird. Yeah. Creeper the Duck says, Mr. Krabs, why are you doing Pride Month? Mr. Krabs says, I like money. 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 Hi, Kitty. Welcome on through. How you doing? Zephyr says, yeah, supporting until the day the month passes. Yeah, pretty much. It's like all the companies turn their logos into rainbows, and then after the month is over, and then they go right back to how they were before, and then they never mention it again. Furry says, aha, see, look, I'm not saying that. You almost got me, you stinker. I'm not gonna say that though, because TikTok's gonna yell at me if I do. Ozzy says, yay, I caught a friend for Gerald. Heck yeah. Mr. Alejandro. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome on through. Creeper says, oh, next doctor's appointment is Friday the 13th. Really? That's interesting. This should be fun. Hope I get cleared for active duty. Heck yeah. I hope you do too. The best of luck to you. Ozzy says, oh no. I know, right? Somebody's being stinky. Chicken jockey. Yeah! My goodness, Zephys. Lots of people coming from TikTok today. Hello there. How you guys doing? How do I use my keyboard? I guess you just kind of like poke your screen. Or maybe hit some buttons. If you do that, then words happen. Ignatia says, what do you have planned for today? There you go. Great job. See, you're working on it. What do you have planned for today? Not a whole heck of a lot. I have to go pick up Smiley later. He is currently out there in the city doing his duty. Duty. That's right. I just made that joke. Wow, I'm in a great mood today. That is awesome. Bless you. Oh, a barracuda. Delicious. Atrocious intelligence, young atrophomorphic wing being. That's me. I don't have intelligence. What are you talking about? I have none of that. I have like a single brain cell, and it's amazing that I was even able to get here today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ignatia says, I'm not sure what to do for today. Try and smile. Or maybe try and go and help somebody else smile too. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Where'd you get those eyes? Zephys says, no thoughts, head empty. That's me. That's me. I do this and you hear a little peanut rattling around in there. Yeah. Aussie the Avali says, ah, yes, fish full of teeth. I think that won't matter because I have the teeth.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Yeah. Ignatia says, in fact, I saw your recent picture on X. I've posted a few pictures on X. I have to be a little bit more specific.
Mike Hawk is hard.
Nice. The pride flag one? Yeah. Hold on just a moment here. I need to check something. I think I just froze it. Wah. There we go. I think what I just did there should stop TikTok from being able to use that now. Hey, there's Zephys. Creeper the duck has declined the duel. Oh no! Although now the text doesn't seem to be good. There it goes. Now it's going. Nice. My legendary battle has been denied. Creeper might not know how to do that, actually. Do a backflip. Yeah, if only I knew how. I think that would not be exactly the most ideal thing to do. Hey, thanks for the share, buddy. Creeper the Duck says, I'm playing War Thunder at the moment. Nice. Nova says, Cheeto, why did I get over 10 dad jokes on Saturday? Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I don't know. What happened? Oh, this is how they did it. Right here. Here, I'm just gonna close that for now. Nice. What was that? How do I use my keyboard? Says, about to make a gourmet creation in the kitchen, mate. Nice. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in the kitchen, although I'm too short to use the stove. I have to get a little stepping stool. Nova Vipatwagon says, you planned all them dad jokes. I'm not really sure what you mean. I think I only posted maybe one or two, unless you watched a whole bunch of them. But if you watched all those videos on your own, there's nothing I can do about that. Nate says, bird up. What? That's me. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Did you know I have budgies? Right there. Those are birds too. Heck yeah. Controller's not checking. I know. Why don't you track it? Nova Viper Dragon says, "Oh, I meant in my chat. So many dad jokes, high quality dad jokes. Are you streaming again? Have you been streaming and you didn't tell me? How dare!" We're both a volley. Are you? I can't see your whole name. I just see the first one there.
Oh, hey, these men 2006. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Wow! Thanks for hitting the follow button. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Are you Nate Bush Baby from Reddit? Yeah, that's awesome. I knew your character looked familiar. The Iceman says, "You're welcome. I'm not a furry, but I respect you." Oh, well, thank you very much for being open-minded. That's really appreciated. I'm just here to enjoy my time. I'm sure you're just here to enjoy your time too.
Wah. Wah.
Wah.
Wah.
Wah.
Wah. Wah.
Creeper the Duck says, "We lost. Aw, better luck next time." Nate says, "That's me. Hello." Hold on a second. I should probably set myself to duo. Sorry, I'm working on something right now. And to you as well. And to you as well. Lots of people want to hang out. My goodness. Let's change our stuff here. There we go. Oh, I can just do this. Here we go. Streaming.
Why the hio sad?
Oh, it's just a button combination. I don't know which one it is though. I like that one. Nate says, "Hey, what food goes best with furry art?" Beans. Very nice. All right, let's see what SiriBot has for us. Some people eat light bulbs. They say it's a nice, light snack.
Have you ever heard of a game called Wild Assault?
Wild Assault? I don't think so. Oh, it looks like Zephys has, though. I'm not much of a gamer myself. I know that might seem like really weird. I've never really been much of a gamer myself. I used to like get into like first-person shooters for a little bit, but then I found myself just kind of getting mad at it because I'm not good. I'm really bad at first-person shooters, so I would die a lot, and then I'd get mad. I'm like, why am I getting mad? I should be relaxing right now, not getting mad. So I stopped. A third-person shooter. That sounds like fun. Wild Assault is a third-person shooter. Game came out last spring. It has lots of furry characters in the game. Interesting. That might be worth taking a look at. Wild Assault. I'll have to look that up. Creeper the Duck says, "Only way to get better. You should see the way I play Tarkov." I think I've seen people play Tarkov, and that's like a game where like you have to spend a lot of time preparing yourself for things. And it can all be lost in a matter of moments. That is not a game I would enjoy. Zeppa says it's on Steam. Nice. Creeper the Duck says, "I'm in the beta for Wild Assault." It's in the... Oh, that's nice. Neat. Very cool. Very swag. Let's change up the avatar now. What are we going to be now? Let's go back to our lovely little Speary. There we go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Road. What? What? The Iceman says, I've also been thinking to make me a character based in the game called Tennessee. He's a raccoon because, well, that's our state animal, and also his two weapons is a shotgun, and for history of Tennessee about a Sheriff Buford, his big old stick. Shotguns are fun. Shot in the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name. Just having a little fun there. Where's my camera thing at? I need to move it.
What?
Oh, wait, no, it's... There we go, that's a little better. Look at me go! There we go. Yeah. That's really cool. Can you make your own character? You're saying you can make your own characters over there. Is it like with the built-in the game's built-in assets and stuff like that? Or are you actually gonna like create like an avatar in Unity or something, upload it to the game, and then use it? That'd be pretty cool.
Whoopee.
Whoopee. Whoopee cushion. Whoopee! Wow! Why is Hi-Oh in the kitchen? Because I got a pickle in the fridge. As Kermit would say, I've got a pickle in the fridge. I've got a pickle in the fridge, mate. When did he get in my ship? This is my ship. I bought it. Yep. It's my ship. Hey, welcome back, Aussie. That's alright if you get to know you as some questions. First question, what inspired you to become a furry? Was it from a movie, a show, any friends in the community, art? Just tell me what inspired you. Alright, rolling wisdom for... Uh-oh. Let's see, what got me into it? I think probably when I was a kid, I was watching like Sonic the Hedgehog on TV, because like Sonic the Hedgehog was like a big thing because we had the Sega Genesis had just come out, right? Kind of dates me a little bit there. And Sonic the Hedgehog was a cartoon that you could actually watch on the TV and stuff. And I saw the character Tails, who had the two tails and can fly around and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, foxes are cool. I like those. Like they got the big ears, the tails are floofy. Very neat. I always wanted to be Tails in the game, so I'd always try to do that. And then I watched the movie that kind of gets everyone into like furry, The Fox and the Hound. The first time I watched it, I didn't understand a whole heck of a lot that was going on in there. But as I grew up, I watched it again and again, and then I started crying as I understood the one scene where, oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, so the Iceman says, well, you know, in the community, foxes are the #1 character for furries because, well, if you know the history of the community, it's basically inspired by a Disney film called Robin Hood. That was another movie that I watched too. I thought Robin Hood was the coolest thing ever when I was a kid. I just liked foxes. I thought they were really cool. And at one point I was one in the furry community. I don't think I figured out anything about the furry community until I was maybe about 15 years old, because I didn't have access to the internet. So, because I grew up around a time where like dial-up was a thing. So I didn't get to actually like look up, or even could think to look up like furry websites or anything like that. So I just kind of like lived oblivious to the world. Like, I think I might be one of the only people out there who really kind of likes these animated characters. And then when I hit like 15, we got broadband, and I started searching Google, and I was like, wow, there's like a whole world out there. There's a lot of chat that's going by. If I'm missing your messages, please type them again if you could. Just so you know, the bot won't say messages that are longer than 20 words long. The Iceman says, well, a little history for you and the chat. The voice actor for Robin Hood, Brian Bidford, actually worked with suing the Bee the voice for Batman 1992, and that man is Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroe and Brian were together in New York City stage acting together. That's really cool. That's one thing I never got into, like comic books and stuff like that. I never got into that myself, so like superheroes weren't really my thing. Let me see. Did I have a superhero that I liked growing up? I don't think I did. Graphic novels? I did like to read comics. Like, at one point I was like reading, I think they're called mangas, I think. That might be the wrong word. Don't quote me on that. Because I think manga might also be something bad. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it was like fan-made content in comic form, and like some people like actually made some dang decent comics and stuff like that in the furry community. I used to follow that. I don't do that anymore. I'd like to get back into that. But that was always fun to do that. Like feeling bad or feeling good for a character on your screen. I don't know, it's really cool. It's like watching a movie, except you can just enjoy it in your own time instead of having to sit down for 2 hours. Webcomics? Yeah. Funnel Vision says webcomics. Yeah. The Iceman says, well, I understand Kevin Conroy is the best voice for Batman for 30 years. He started his Batman career back in 1992 for the show called Batman, the animated series. He's done some shows and movies and the Arkham games. He'd done this up to the end of his life and passed away in November 2022. Rest in peace. Zephyr says manga, like Japanese comic books? I think that's what that was. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's like Metal, was it Metal Jacket or something? There's like a dude with a red long jacket, and then he had like a brother who was like a machine. Full Metal Jacket, that might have been it, yeah. I can't remember. Like I just remember like being on my piece of crap laptop that I bought for $50 off of eBay and just being like, I'm reading comics now. That was like the coolest thing ever. I'm like, I don't have to be in the living room on the computer. Like I could be in my room on my laptop, and I'm like looking at this. This is like taking me back a little bit. Full Metal Alchemist. I think that sounds about right. Full Metal Alchemist. That sounds a little bit more close. It's either Full Metal Jacket or Full Metal Alchemist. I can't remember. It's been a long time. The trilogy that nobody understands. The Iceman says, also that one that told you about the character Tennessee and a big stick. No, that's based on a movie of Tennessee's history called Walking Till. You probably heard about this on the new movie with The Rock. No. Hi, Toyzel. How you doing, Bean? Your name is Green. That's kind of cool. I like that. Funnel Vision says, oh, the brother in the suit of armor. Yeah, that guy. Full Metal Jacket is the Stanley Kubrick movie, and FMA, or Full Metal Alchemist, is the manga and anime. Full Metal Alchemist must have been it then. Yeah. What? Hey, I didn't even realize we're now at 492 now. Excuse me. Who's being a bum over there? Wow.
Sure.
The Iceman says, speaking, what is the most excited for you to go see Zootopia 2 or Bad Guys 2? I'm kind of interested. I like the idea of Zootopia. I mean, both of those are probably going to be really nice. I'm not going to go to the theaters to see it, though. I don't like to go to the theaters all that much anymore. Like, if you're going to spend, like, what is it, 25, 30 bucks to go see a movie, I want to own it. I don't care if I get to see it early. So I'll wait until it comes out on DVD or something like that, and I'll buy that. Or Blu-ray. Usually if you buy the Blu-ray, you get the DVD too. Not much of a... I don't really care too much for Blu-rays. Yeah, they're higher definition and stuff like that, but I never really got the kick out of that. Standard definition is perfectly fine for me. The Iceman 2006 says, I know it like the old days when you used to pay a nickel to go see a movie, but my dad has a thing now because he's a security guard to let him go see movies at a cheap price. Oh, that's awesome. Having like your way in there to go see the movies at a cheaper price. That's really neat. I like that. I feel like that should be more of a thing. A lot of what is it? Movie companies or theaters are like, hey, why don't you guys come and watch movies here? Come on, right? But then they make like the prices really expensive, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like they'd get more people coming in if the prices weren't like 25 or 30 bucks for a ticket. Creeper the Duck says, we're called security officers. Zephyr says, have you seen the Minecraft movie? I have. I actually liked it. I liked it as a just a goofy, funny, haha movie of two guys with beards just having a fun day. Zephyr says, and then 50 for popcorn and a soda. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, I forgot my battery. That's kind of important, or else the stream's going to get cut short. Here we go. There we go. Oh, and I lost my hand. Guys, tell it to come back. Uh-oh. Hello? Bat tree. I remember the first time I heard somebody say it like that. Bat tree. Yeah, it should be coming back anytime now. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, I was listening on a CB radio because I'm into that kind of stuff. I have GMRS, FRS. I think I have a MERS radio somewhere too, and then CB. And the people over here on the radios, because there used to be like a big community for the CB community out here, and they would call batteries batteries. I got to replace my battery. It used to be incredibly active, but all of a sudden one day it just kind of went away, and now the CB community is just gone in this area anyway. Controller, come home. The Iceman says, well, Jack Black, the only movie I enjoyed him in 2024 is Kung Fu Panda 4. I know the film did not do well, but I don't care. That's awesome. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda is a really funny one. I like that one. Controller, come home. You can blame it all on me. Reaper says CB is huge down here. CB used to be really big over here, but it's kind of died down recently. But if you do go on to like the freeways and stuff, you can still use them to talk to truck drivers. A lot of them don't have their radios on anymore, but you can still do it sometimes. The Iceman says, oh, I missed your message. Like, I'm working on getting myself a ham license so I can use ham radios. That's awesome. Twizel says, batteries? Yeah, batteries, like batteries, except like a different way to say it. Funnel Vision says, we hit a slump in solar activity a few years ago and are still years from good solar conditions. That might be what's going on there. Somebody did mention, it's like, yeah, we're gonna have like a couple years of really bad stuff, and the guy was like screaming about it into the CB radio. He's like, you guys will see. We're never gonna be able to talk on the CB radio again for a couple years. I don't know. You can still do it though. We hit a. Oh, I read that already. Dark Wolf says, "Happy Pride Month." To you too, Bean. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great start to your month. Funnel Vision says CB is really dependent on good solar propagation. Yeah, that's kind of why I started getting into GMRS. I got my license for that. I've even got myself a code and everything, which I can't say here because then I'll dox myself. And we can't have that. Cephas says, I want to find somewhere near me that has a good Nerf community. But I'm out of luck for now. That sounds like fun. Nerf community. I haven't done that since I was like really young. Cephas says, Earth? Wow. The Iceman says, also one thing I'm enjoying is cars, and what inspired me to become a car guy, one film from the Love Bug, 1969, a character named Herbie. He's a 1963 Volkswagen Beetle. I do remember that movie. That was a fun one. I also like Short Circuit. That's a fun one as well. I don't know if it holds up as good as it did when I watched it when I was a kid, though. But it's definitely a good movie. Funnel Vision says, yeah, I got a P.O. box just for my call sign. Still doxes me a lot. Yeah, I don't have a P.O. box. I use my normal address. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. Johnny 5 is alive. Such a good movie. It really like makes the imagination just kind of like fly. Like, oh, the future's gonna have this kind of stuff, and we're kind of getting there. However, I do wish that the robots that they were making these days, they weren't trying to make them look like humans. I wish they would more along the lines of make them just kind of look cute and fun and cartoony and stuff. I feel like they keep trying to make them, like the facial features, like be as realistically human as possible. And I think that just really is, I don't like that. It's like, stop trying to create virtual versions of things. Like, you could make one of these. You could make a Speary and make it a robot and make it real. And oh my God, people would buy that. The Iceman says, the Iceman says, I see you just started Twitch. I actually have had Twitch for a while. I just haven't used it because I've never really gotten myself into, well, I had a whole streaming setup before, and then it kind of like died. So I restarted, and here I am again with 492 now. But we're also on YouTube and TikTok. We're live on all three platforms today. Zephyr says there was a little robot I had a while back. I think it was called a Cosmo. Oh, you mean the little guy, the little dude that has like the forklift in the front? That little guy? But yeah, you know, like they have that little dog robot, and that one's doing so well. And it's actually got like useful applications and stuff like that. It's kind of freaky sometimes, because like sometimes people are just like walking out in public with this dog robot walking next to them. But I feel like that is way more appropriate, I guess, than if someone were to go out be walking with a humanoid robot. I think that would be seen as just very scary. Like this towering robot with a very off-putting face. I don't know. They haven't gotten all that great with making the face look good on those humanoid robots. They need to make them fun. And there will be a point where the robots, like if they make them humanoid, right? If you think about it, the Avali, like this one, is very humanoid in shape. right? It's got arms, it's got legs, right? And then all you gotta do is just get someone to do a fursuit and put it on their robot. And then you have an Avali for real. So do monkeys. Yeah, but I mean, like, you're not gonna put a fursuit on a monkey. The monkey would probably just destroy it because they wouldn't understand what you're doing. Hi, Shizzy. Welcome on through, Bean. How you doing today? Very much cute and not human appearance, says Zephys. For picking up the blocks and playing games. Heck yeah, Toru. Oh, Toru. Hi. How you doing, Bean? Thanks for hitting that follow button. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. Toru's a good bean. I get to meet them in VR chat sometimes. Twice else has a volley. Dingle ding. What? Where? Oh.
Oh, hey Toru underscore chemo. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Gotta do the stretch. Ooh, I almost got a Charlie horse there. That was a good stretch though. Get the legs going too. There we go. I am going to skip on the squats though. I did do something to one of my tendons in my left leg, so I'm gonna be careful with that. So, no squats today. I gotta be nice. Gotta listen to the body sometimes, and it's saying no. What? A volley of raptors? Oh. Taro says, who's the cutie bird? Oh, that's me. That's me. I'm cute. That's me. Hey there, how you doing? Oh, I see some other names down there today. Remember, I won't say hi to you until you say hi first. Gotta make sure you're comfortable being in the chat. And if you don't want to chat today, you just want to, lurk around and listen, then you definitely can. Thorn says, Boops the cute bird. Hi, I'm Thorn, the cherry bird. Ah, that's awesome. Welcome on through. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hi, what brings you here today? I'm Hayo Cheety Bird. I'm an orange Cheeto bird.
Ooh.
Yeah. I feel like we're listening to Christmas music right now. It feels really nice and chill. What do you guys think? Oh, who's this? I think I could probably start up the TikTok system again. His message was removed? Who? There is a bot in the chat that if somebody seems like they're like a scammer or something like that, it gets rid of them really quick. I didn't see anything come through though. Taro says, I do 2 days of VR break to recover my eyes. They hurt the last couple days. Hey, be very careful. Yeah, if your eyes are hurting, definitely take a break. You don't want to mess with your eyes. That's a very important part of your body. Something that once they start to go bad, they don't necessarily get better. So definitely make sure to take care of that. Gotta take good care of your eyes. You gotta take good care of your ears too. Don't listen to music at super loud volumes for extended periods of time. I did that once. Well, no, that's a lie. I do that a lot. I like to listen to loud music. It's fun. But one time I did it and then my hearing started kind of going a little muddy, which kind of scared me. Yeah, take care of your ears. Hearing things is very important. Zeva says, I play VR, but I often take breaks. Perhaps it's one of the unforeseen benefits of wireless headsets, because you can only wear them for about 2 hours before they say, ha, my battery's dead. Funnel Vision VRC says, as someone with tinnitus, take care of your ears or else. Yeah, I get a little bit of that sometimes myself, although it has to be really, really quiet in the room for it to happen. It's that like that it's not like a ringing, it's kind of like something scratching at metal really hard. Kind of hard to talk about it. It's like you don't know what it's like until you've heard it, and it's not fun. So I basically keep like noise around me all the time, like a fan running in the we in the bedroom, right? We have a little dome noisemaker thing that keeps the room constantly having like white noise in there, so that doesn't affect us or me really. It's not fun. So definitely take care of your ears. This is a stick up. Give me all your fish. But I don't want it. It's my fish. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've never had that problem yet, where like sometimes people accidentally forget to wear their ear protection when shooting things like that. I can't say the word because TikTok will get mad. I know it's so weird. You have to be very particular about certain words you say with TikTok around. But yeah, I haven't done that yet. I've always been really smart about wearing ear protection when doing that kind of stuff.
Moist asterisk.
Hi Stellar, how you doing? Stellar, I saw your Viewee. And now I really want to. I kind of want to get a Viewee. I'm definitely gonna have somebody do the textures for that though. Oh, excuse me. Pink says, Burb, hi! How's it going? Welcome on through. I forgot who said that up there, but it says, I actually have Bluetooth Ear Pro. That's pretty cool. The ear protection I used one time was like the headphones, because they're like headphones, right? And they block out the sounds, but then they also have like a microphone on them so that you can technically hear the outside world. But like it only lets sounds get so loud, and then it's like it doesn't hurt your ears, so you can still hear clear as day, but it doesn't get loud enough to hurt your ears. It's really cool. Funnel Vision BRC says the Viewee is adorable. Just built one for my boyfriend on Saturday, and it's so adorable. Oh, what was that? Hey, great job there, Stellar. I knew you had it in you. Accordion says, pass-through audio. Nice. Mine do too. I don't have them anymore, but if I were to get my own ear protection, that's what I would want. I don't think I'm going to do Bluetooth ones. Mayo's being a butt. Creeper says, I have an electronic ear pro for the range. Yeah. Oh, yeah, coffee time. Heck yeah. Accordion says, I use mine mostly for mowing the lawn. I don't normally do that. I usually wear like actual... Oh, the Bluetooth headphones. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I gotta make coffee now, guys. I gotta put my controllers down. Now let's swap over to... Actually, I may have to take a break here in a second. Like a short break. Switch over. Switch over, please. There we go. Hey. Alrighty. Let's see here. Regular coffee or cappuccino? We're going for cappuccino. 8 ounces. Capsule. There we go. Yeah, making coffee. I got coffee, guys. Accordion says, sitting outside with the cat right now. Cloudy day, still pretty hot. Yeah, it's getting a little warmer out there. I think it is currently 75 degrees Fahrenheit for us. So it's getting... Oh my goodness, they're being so loud today. Yeah, it's getting warmer out there. We're probably gonna start looking at having some power outages. We've been having some really bad issues with power outages, and because everyone's gonna be using their AC soon, we're probably going to be having more power outages, which we're fine with because we're actually pretty prepared for it. So
Inside voices.
yeah, inside voices, please. Zephys says, just a tip, there might be a setting that allows you to tap your controllers together twice and enter hand tracking mode quicker. Yeah. Accordion says, the birds have opinions. They always have opinions.
Inside chirps.
Inside chirps. Nova Vipadwagon says, Smiley nibbling on the cables. Hopefully not. Oh boy. Okay, hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to switch you guys over to the other mode here real quick here. Where is it? There we go. I'll be right back.
Everyone panic. The burb is gone.
Where do astronauts hang out? After work. At the space bar. You can't escape it, Nova. You can't escape it. The dad jokes, they just keep coming. Where do astronauts hang out after work? At the space bar.
Nova is cute.
Nova is cute. And I can see that because I've seen them before. There we go. There we go. You can't stop me. Look at me go.
Poop.
Kermie. Or sorry, Stellar. Stellar. Ooh.
Oh no. The burb has returned. Everyone act normal.
Wow. That's right. You guys better be being good in here, or else I'm gonna get grumpy and you won't like that. I'm gonna get a frown and an angry face going here in a second, and you're not gonna know what to do about it. Oh my goodness. Flames. Fire, fire, fire. Wow. That was, wow. Wow. Hey, Stinky. Stinker. Heck. Barf. Hey, Malarian. How's it going, Bean? It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Creeper says, settle down, Beavis. How's it going? It's going great. I'm a little hungry right now. I just suddenly, like, have a hunger. I hunger. Oh. Valerian says, I'm tired and stuff from work. Well, go rest your head on a pillow. Lay sideways, just be like on a phone and be like, I'm typing to you from my bed. I shall be falling asleep shortly. Let me check my phone here real quick. I need to make sure let's see here. Okay, we're all good. We are all good. I gotta go pick up Smiley soon. I'm sure he'll be done with his stuff soon, so I will be doing that. Defis says, I'm typing to you from my top-of-the-line RTX 5090 computer. You didn't buy a 5090.
Oh, I.
Akito, thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hope you enjoy your stay. How do you know? I don't. I'm just assuming that you probably wouldn't buy a 5090 because it's like the price of a car. A used car, but still. Hi, Akito. How you doing today, Bean? Hope you're having a good one. I can't see your name, but it says, honestly, I haven't watched the anime Pikachu. Is it good? The anime Pikachu? I wasn't aware that there was one. Darn, he remembers. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I would, even if I had the money, I just couldn't, like, fathom spending $3,400 or more on a GPU. Like, my whole entire computer over here is like $500. I can't imagine spending $3,400 on just one part. That's nuts. That is crazy. That's bonkers. That's wild. Wow. I mean, if anybody else wants to buy one, go for it. But I think those GPUs are more for like AI generation and stuff, not so much for gaming. I think the 5090 also has like 32 gigs of VRAM. Like, I don't think any game out there right now would saturate that, except for maybe VR chat. If you're in like a big enough world, could probably do it. Bless you. My goodness. Stellar says, I want to buy your computer. I kind of need it. I kind of need it. I can't sell it to you. Although I will be getting a newer computer anyway. I'm going to get a used one from somebody else that has a slightly better GPU and then a much better CPU in it.
It's not the size that matters, but how you use it. Moist.
What are you talking about? Wow. Guys, over on TikTok, you have coins to grab. It's !get in the chat to grab those. Grab them today. Get yourself some fish. Get on that leaderboard. To take over, you can take over Zephyrus over here with 51 fish.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. I'm like a goldfish with Alzheimer's. I forget things very quickly. I'm gonna get that coffee. I'm gonna do that right now. Hold on, hold on, let's try it. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think I may have to enable that setting. Let's swap over to hand tracking. Accordion says, someone threw a hose over my garden. The stems are bent. Oh no! The woes of gardening. We have our garden is in our backyard, and we use this sprayer that's like always there. It never moves. We just hook it up to a hose, which is on the outside, like the side of our house. We just hook it up to the hose, turn it on. We have a little timer that goes for 15 minutes. It waters everything, and then we shut it off. And that's about it. That's all we do. Zephys says, dogs are worse for gardening. At least mine like to lay on the plants. Yeah, I remember having dogs when I was younger, and I always trying to like plant flowers and stuff because I like flowers. Got made fun of it for it a lot, but I don't care. I liked my flowers, like my marigolds, my morning glories, and the dogs love to sit on them. Which is always fun. Shameful says, you're probably going to Ferality. I'm thinking about it. I don't know, though. I feel like I get my social fix, if you can call it that. I get my social fix from like going to all of the Avali meets and going to public instances and stuff. Ferality doesn't necessarily really like make me want to go to it, except for maybe like the Avali meet, because I like Avali. I'm very Avali brained, bird brained. But I don't know. I almost went to it last year, but I had a lot of stuff to do last year, so I didn't get around to do it. Oh, well, that scared me. My battery fell off my headset, and I thought somebody was in here throwing stuff at me. That scared me pretty good right there. Whew. Okay. Accordion says that someone was probably me. Nobody else messes with the hose. Oh. Accidents happen. It's okay. Funnel Vision VRC says, I'm taking time off just to hit the spirit meet on Ferality. What did you do? I made my battery fall off. I did a silly. Shameful says, space birds do seem to be nice. I'm looking forward to that meet. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to justify it. I think I should just do it one time and see how it goes. I should just do it. Hey there, Jake. Welcome on through. How you doing today? Because like a lot of times, like I just get into VR chat to chat with people. I don't necessarily go into it to play games or look at fancy worlds or anything like that. I just get into it to chat with people. That's why it's called VR chat, because you chat with people. That's what I get out of it. So whenever it comes to like looking at fancy worlds or anything like that, I just care about the people. Because without the people, it wouldn't be worth getting in. But I think I should do it one time, because it's always a fact of justifying paying for something digital like that. Because I got to think about it, like that's like a tank and a half of gas, I think, if not 2 tanks of gas for the smart car. And whenever I think about that, it's like I could travel like 500 to 1,000 miles, or I could go to a meetup in VR chat for a couple days. It's that kind of a justification. That's where I kind of come from on that. Shameful says, I know one of your friends, in fact, and almost meet you at some point in VRC. Neat. We usually have those Spacebird Federation meets. You can always come to that. Jake Blackshaw says, put on a great show. I'm just talking. That's what I do. I don't do anything fancy pants or anything. There are a few things that you can do over on TikTok, though. Whenever the little coins show up, you can grab those. And then you can also do roulette, I think it is, which is really cool.
Tell me a dad joke. You are very fancy, ho.
Aw, thank you. I talk a lot. I apologize if I do it too much. I'm supposed to do that though as a streamer though. Let me see here. I tried to get the phone number of a German person, but so far all they've given me is 9. That, I don't know if that's going to translate well. That might be more like a typed one.
That was poop.
Yeah. That was poop. Yeah, there you go. Creeper got it. 9. I asked them for their phone number, but so far all they've given to me is 9. I need the other digits too. I'm so confused. What's going on here? Terrybot says, a woman is on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. Judge says, first offender? She says no. First a Gibson, then offender. I mean, this is a just chatting stream. Yeah, for TikTok, it doesn't tell them that, though. It's unfortunate. The only way that TikTok actually works really well... Ugh. No! Excuse! I don't want to be scared. So rude. Yeah, but TikTok doesn't usually, like, have a lot of people come through unless I specifically focus on TikTok. Hio's bad. You know it. Oh, you know it. Hio's bad. You know it. There you go.
Host bad. You know it.
Yeah. Time for the coffee. I still need to get the coffee cup for my avatar. That'd be really cool to have. I think I could probably even make it. That'd be kind of like a cool thing to learn. Go into Blender and just put like a cylinder and then like a little half circle thing. Coffee cup. Turn it blue with maybe like a cheaty seal of approval on the front of it. That'd be kind of neat. Nova Viper Wagon says, coffee, that's me. Time for coffee.
Coffee or Arizona tea? Vote now. Oh, your smartphones.
Zephyr says, coffee or Arizona tea. Vote now on your smartphones. Coffee. Definitely coffee. So we can blend Hio? No. Nova Viper Wagon says, do I have to teach you? I could probably learn on my own. I'm usually pretty good with figuring stuff out. I figured out how to make my sap kek volley. I textured it all by myself. I felt really proud of that. And I didn't even use Substance Painter. I just used paint.net. I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do this on my own. I don't need to hire an artist this time. I can do this all on my own. And I even... Hey, congratulations, Creeper. Shameful says, the great question, though. Which country makes the best coffee? That is a good question. I'm trying to think which one it is. Brazil? Is it Brazil that does that? Like, they do a really good job. Like, where does the majority of the coffee come from? Colombia. folks like coffee from the hills of Colombia. Dying for a cup. Oh, oh. Fill me up. From the District of Columbia.
Excuse you.
Funnel Vision says Hawaiian Kona coffee is great, but it's super expensive.
A demon has possessed the Hio. Pregnant man, 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 pregnant man.
Pregnant man, pregnant man, pregnant man, pregnant man. Oh, CJ, thank you so much for the gift there. That's awesome. 2 of them? Wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And 3 of them. Wow. That was really corny. Up, time to drink more coffee.
Where is Papa Big Smoke?
I have to be really careful doing that. I cannot get any of that on the headset. Shameful says, though in France we got something named Ricor? Let me see. Ricor. I don't know if you're supposed to roll that, but I tried it anyway. This is similar to coffee, but without containing beans in the ingredient. Interesting. I wonder how that works. Maybe we could get some of that over here. Coffee's starting to get a little bit more expensive. Stellar says, where's Papa Big Smoke? I don't know. He's been kind of busy. He's doing his own thing. We kind of think that he used to be a streamer himself, actually. He's got quite the personality, that guy.
Sonic X fan?
I used to be. There was a lot of character development on that one. That was really cool to watch that one. I don't think I saw all the episodes. And I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about what happened in the show because that might be spoilers for some people here. Or would it be? It's like a really old show. But I don't know. I don't want to ruin that. But that was, I felt so bad for Tails at some parts of that one. Because like Tails is like my favorite character in the whole Sonic fandom. Like I just think the little Foxtail character, he fixes electronics, he builds things, he makes robots do stuff. Like that's like totally me right there. I would totally do that. I connect with him a little bit there.
Bring back Papa Big Smoke 21.
I like how whenever you used to call him Papa Big Smoke, he would always say, "I'm not your papa. Oh, I'm not your papa." Zephyr says the Halloween special really stuck with me longer than it should have. I don't remember that one. May have to look that up.
But he is my papa.
My poopa. My poopa. Oh no! Oh no! So, oh man, I think I know what you're talking about. To think that they would make like a tearjerker, because if it is what I think it is, it would be a tearjerker, and they're doing that on Halloween. That's like, my goodness, who did that? You guys are being stinky beans. Out with the old, in with the new.
Stinky higher.
Hey, another sip of coffee. Stinky Hi-O? No, I'm a good bean. I'm almost out of coffee already. You guys are making me drink this up pretty good. What time is it? I should probably check my battery. What time is it? 3:28. Whoa, we've almost been live for 2 hours. Holy cow, guys. Wow.
We all know you're the poop bird.
No. I'm a good bird. Yeah, I think at the 2 hour mark I'm going to be done. I'm kind of like wearing myself. I'm wearing myself out here. Nuh-uh, you lie. Nuh-uh. Moist poop and bird.
Moist poop bird ho.
No.
Lies and slander.
Lies and slander. No, bad. Oh, bad. White Wolf says, is that the muffin? White Wolf, I was like literally talking about you today. Like I was like, it's been a while since I've seen you. I should like say hi to you or something. I haven't seen you in VR. Are you all good? Maybe I just haven't been around on the weekends. I don't know. Thunder says, hi, Cheetie Bird. I'm back from my swimming lesson and it was good. That's awesome to hear. Oh, actually may have to leave early. Hold on a second. I gotta put the headset down for a little bit. Uh-oh, guys. Oh my gosh. Streaming avatars, I don't want you in the forefront here. I gotta get going. I just got the call. I gotta get going. I gotta go pick up Smiley. Yeah. Malarian, have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping in today. It's always good to see you. No, thank you for thank you for giving me something to do today. Nothing's going on here right now, so I definitely needed this. Thank you so much. Wait, Wolf, I hope to see you on this weekend. I'll see if I can be around. That'd be really cool. I need to go to those meetings that you have with your groups and stuff. I really like those. Good people. Like to see them. Zephys, have a good one. Stellar, have a good one, Bean. Zephys, definitely. I think I need to have something to eat too, actually. I was definitely very, very hungry towards the end of the stream. I was like, guys, stop casting. Here, can I stop it from doing more casts?
Everyone cast.
Have a good one, Funnel. Actually, this entire time, Funnel, I didn't know you were over on TikTok the whole time. That's really cool. Everyone cast. No, I gotta end the stream. No, stop it. Have a good one, CJ. Thanks so much for stopping, and thanks for all the likes on the stream. You rock. Oh, Funnel Vision. Apparently, you donated 20 bits as well. I didn't see that. I don't know where that happened, but hey, thank you very much. Oh, that's awesome, Thunder. All right, guys, I have to shut it down. I can't wait for the thing. I actually have to get going. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you everyone so much for joining. As always, we are here on weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Around that time anyway. It's kind of like not a perfect time schedule or anything like that, but it's kind of around there. 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever that is in your area. And if you guys like to hop on it again, you definitely can. I'm on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. If you guys would like to watch this, to have some background noise, you can always watch the after show over on YouTube to have more sound in the background if you like the sound of the stream anyway. But until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. This is Hayo Chittibird signing off. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.
No.
Yeah.